Hello, it's Toshio Maeda. Today I have a guest who is so into Gundam. Still, you are a big fan of that, right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
So I've heard that you just paint, the Gundam big time.
Yeah.
So how good you are? Could you explain that?
I would say my overall painting skills is about intermediate. I have the basics down of, removing the seam lines, applying primer, and then painting. I have the basics down, but as far as like the top level pro painters, I still have a ways to go. But I can at least actually paint the model kits.
So do you have a plan to sell it?
No.
As a business?
No. I've always liked painting model kits, even in childhood. I've always had a sense of liking to working with my hands, and I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but lately certain Gundam kits have become harder to actually purchase.
Oh, really? From Japan?
Yes.
Because you are living in America?
Yeah, the prices of shipping have gone up. So
really?
So right now I'm very particular about what kits I get, and usually I like to actually hold on to them, because typically most kits I'll spend at least 50 hours building and painting it. So I like to actually enjoy the kit.
So you just make a small parts by yourself?
Well, I purchased the Bandai kit, and then it comes with the manual, and it'll say for here's the head, these are the parts you need, and then you assemble it. So yeah.
So what makes you exciting to just make such Gundam the scenes?
Well, again, going with robots, my overall interest in robots in general, I've always liked the designs of Gundam, how it's kind of like the design of a robot mixed with a samurai, and I always like the overall aesthetic and just the somewhat realistic tone that Gundam has always had.
Do you have any particular preference about the special model or particular model?
I would say
any type.
As far as like the scales, or I mainly prefer 1/100. So what I like.
So I'm not familiar with that. I'm so layman about that.
Sure.
Could you explain that?
So typically for Bandai Gundam model kits, they have 3 scales. So 1/44 is their smallest scale, which is their most affordable scale.
I see.
Then there's the slightly bigger scale called, which is 1/100. They're a bit more expensive.
I see.
And then
I bet it is.
And then their biggest grade is their 160 scale, which is perfect grade, which is their most expensive, but it's the most challenging though.
So how long do you take to just make it completely?
So if it's 1/44, it's usually about 10 hours. If it's 1/100, it's usually about 50 to 60 hours.
Including painting?
Yes, including painting, because I also panel line it. And then 1/60th scale, mind you, I've only done about 2 or 3. Took me over about a year. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah, start to finish. It took the last perfect grade took me over a year.
And you need a space in your room to decorate that.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
So how could you just do that? How could you manage that?
Well, I put some of my kits up on my bookshelf. I put some on my dresser. Some I will put back in the box and I put into a storage bin that I have. But the ones I truly love, I'll put on my dresser.
So do you think your parents, are they happy with your hobby? You are so into that, right?
Well, I do make sure to make time for my parents because I do like to spend time with them. But at times we can sometimes clash a little bit over it. But they do understand that it is my hobby, so they do at least respect that much.
And in Japan, some girls hate men are doing that.
Right.
Like otaku, the type of, people, boys, girls hate them. What the fuck they are doing?
Yeah.
So how the reaction of American girls about that?
It's kind of similar, but in the past, when I try to make a connection with a girl, I try to find some common ground.
Oh, really?
So if I know that she's not into Gundam, I'll say instead, what anime series do you like? And if they say, Evangelion or Macross, I know, okay, maybe she likes making a Macross or Evangelion kit.
Seems like you're a smooth operator
Yeah.
with girls. Am I right?
Yeah. Well, I've had some ups and downs too, so I just learned from experience, to try to find some common ground.
Wow. Seems like you have a good life.
Yeah.
Thank you for today.
Thank you.
Thank you.